Howdy, this is my mood board for Symbiote research, and I have a short keyword list here, and also my research topic, which is symbiote simulation and how it can interact with different surfaces. So first I have this visual style, and so my main research is based off this Venom and Spider-Man, the way the symbiote works through that. And my color palette is just mainly black with hints of red. I think that could really accent the kind of monstery type of vibe, and especially like the black glossiness of the material is very interesting. Another thing that we have is the topography references. So this is just like a couple fonts that caught my eye, and it kind of goes well with the visual style that I'm going for. So here are my media references, and so first we have like this game section. So what's super interesting about this Last of Us is kind of the way I think they did some sort of procedural model and how they kind of made the virus look like it organically came out of the body. I think that's somewhat interesting. And then over here we have some Spider-Man 3 reference. This one's kind of the stretchiness, how it wraps on the Spider-Man, as well as this environment from Alien Covenant. During class, someone referenced Annihilation, like the way this corpse works, and then the Scorch Trial, the character design on this. It's very similar to The Last of Us, and I think, yeah, it was really good reference. So for my visual style, I think I'll definitely be looking at more of this, the way they did this Annihilation shot, as well as the character design on Scorch Trials, and especially The Last of Us. I really like how or made it organically spread out like that. I got some references because originally my idea was having this stretchiness change based off um, the materials, but that might be a little too complex, so I might have to scope it down. But it's still a really good reference. I never really considered it, but it's really cool, like how this gum kind of stretches like this, and additionally, this mold kind of growth goes well with what's happening here. For the last section, it's just my technical references, like how certain tools work in Unreal. I've worked with some of this tendril kind of thing. I think I mentioned it in class as well, but it's really cool, and especially I didn't know, but you can do like this growth with it. Um, that's probably something I will be focusing more on. Some ideas that I could possibly take from is just this metal balls and swarm behavior stuff. But I think the main focus will be on this tendril simulation, especially this picture with how the growth is kind of like going on it. So after this simulation work, I'm thinking of how we could use the Unreal Engine material shaders. I think I'm gonna work more with this materials shaders, like making this. I think earlier I said making a kind of glossy look to it. Yeah, so you could do really cool stuff with how it wraps as well as like this mold growth. And I think just focusing on these two references as well as this simulation and this material, I can really just yeah, I can just more focus on that kind of VFX simulations. So yeah, I think that short discussion we had in class as well as these two references I was provided by a classmate really helps kind of narrow down the scope of what I'm gonna kind of accomplish. So yeah, thank you.